some neat tricks from close guard, including breaking posture, a hook sweep and a guillotine, and how to tie it all together and introduce some tools you might not be familiar with. If you guys love these videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Hey guys, Coach Tom. I'm here today with Reese, and we're going to have a look at some cool things from close guard. In particular, we're going to have a look at breaking posture in a way that isn't very common or practiced, and as well as tying it into our guillotines and our hook sweeps and creating a little system for you so you can not only learn and develop these new tools in your game, but we can tie them all together so you get the absolute most value out of this possible. So if Reese is in my close guard, now in Jiu-Jitsu, obviously I don't want him to have posture. That's only more so if he's striking me and we're playing MMA. I don't want any of this. This distance of his fist to my jaw means acceleration. That's how I'm going to get knocked out. So most people try top down to break the posture. So they come up, you know, and they pull them down, and that's cool and it works. But what we're going to do today is we're going to look at getting our feet in here. Notice how I've gone toes out. So I've come in here and I've gone with my toes out. Okay? So what this in effect does, even if Reese tries to hold his posture up, watch what happens. I can do it with two or just one leg. Watch what happens when I now extend my legs. He gets his posture broken, and now I can control it. So this is a really good way to use in conjunction with an upper body posture break, gi or no gi. Okay, so I'm going to get one or two of my feet in, and I try to get my toes so they're pointing out like a penguin's foot. And now I just kick out at a 45, and he gets his posture broken. So I really find when I do these positions that you can tie them in with some nifty attacks. First we'll do a guillotine. So if I've got two of my little penguin feet in, I do my penguin feet posture break here, and I can now sit up and attack his neck. Because the only thing from him, if he puts his hands on the ground like this, I'm going to take a Kimura. So if he doesn't want to be Kimura'd and he holds his hands in, right, once I break his posture, nothing's here protecting his neck. So I'm just giving him bad decisions. So if we break his posture with both legs, if he puts his hand on the mat, we can Kimura, okay? Also, I'm a planner. But if he defends his arms, nothing's defending his neck, so we can attack that neck. But a lot of the time, you'll only get one hook in. So if I've only got this far side hook in here, and I stretch him out, see how his hips are now oriented this way? So he's easy to turn over this way. So when I put one foot out like this, I like to do two things, and they really marry together well. The first one is hitting a guillotine on this side, and I like to do the high elbow Marcelo team variation, okay? But even if I do that guillotine, if he starts defending with his hands, okay, I'm going to loop my hook in and now lift him over, in which case I can finish from my mount or I can just take mount. So let's have a look at that again, and this time we'll put the guillotine at the end. So I'm here and I'm going to stretch him out. So if I stretch this leg out here, okay, he's going to fall with his hips facing this direction. So now I can put this hook in and I can lift him over. A lot of the times he'll go to come back up, so he needs to use his hands, and that's when I snatch my guillotine here. So now I can get to the top, or I could have just finished right here. Okay? So you see the relationship with our legs, with our penguin feet, posture break. It's the opposite way you're probably normally thinking about your posture breaks. But we can also use this, gi or no gi, to set up Kimuras if they put their hands on the mat, guillotines if they protect their hands, or simply the hook sweep, which can be done with or without attacks. And the marriage of the penguin feet with putting a hook in and sweeping over is one of my favorite little combinations, and certainly ways I like to teach this so students can get some real good reps in Kimuras, guillotines, hook sweeps, and of course posture breaking. Because remember, if he was trying to punch me in the head in an MMA or street situation, then breaking his posture is absolutely critical, okay? And I don't want to rely on just grabbing gis and stuff like that might not be there in real life. In real life, he's got feet. And if Reese does this to me, if I'm really serious about hitting Reese, then I'm gonna have this kind of posture, which makes it even easier. This typical MMA pressure posture, this makes it even easier for him to give me the posture break and totally ruin my chances of hitting him effectively at all, okay? So it's a really wonderful attack. I hope you guys love using it. And just be careful when you extend out from that penguin feet position that your partner's patella, their kneecap, doesn't get caught on the mat and potentially like sort of not slide as fast as your legs are pushing, because you are very strong here and his knees are a bit vulnerable. That's why it works, but just be a little bit timid when you use it to not go too crazy. Just be a little bit prudent so that you don't hurt anyone. Anyway guys, I love that. I hope you do. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video, guys. For more videos, click here. To subscribe to this channel to get all of our awesome videos, click here. And if you'd like to have our hour-long series for free on footlocks and how to defend footlocks and leg attacks of all kinds, please click here. I'm Coach Tom, guys. I'll see you next time.